Welcome, everybody. We're back for another one. It's the 15th of December. Time for another check-in. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there? Are you feeling these amazing, awesome waves of energy that are coming in? I know some people seem to be going through it, but some people seem to be doing very, very, very awesome. So I hope that you're in the awesome boat. And by boat, I mean galactic starship called Gaia, sailing through the timelines. We're doing it. Owen, brother, welcome everybody. Gather on in. We're live. We're going to do this. Ooh, the sun card. We're going to do this. There's more to talk about before that, though. We've got missions going on. We're doing missions. You know how we do. Oh, Archangel Michael, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm just kicking it with my... Get him. I'm just kicking it with my... Get him. Okay, Buddha, you watch Michael, okay? Buddha, you watch Michael. Mary, watch Buddha. Mary, you keep an eye on Buddha. Buddha, you keep an eye on Michael. We'll be good. Don't ask. Just gently caress the like button. Gently caress it. And gently caress that subscribe button. Thank you, by the way. We're at 2K. Took a little bit longer than we thought, but we're at 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't hit the button yet, now is the time to do so. Now is that time. Thank you so very much for being here with me today, all the other days. We got it going on, guys. We're doing things. So, yeah, let's just rip real quick about what is taking place. Okay. So, many of us have been on journeys to, through this multidimensional cosmos that we call reality, okay? And on these journeys, we've found information that other people that travel throughout their third eye, throughout dream time, similar information that comes up for multiple people. So with this similar information of what I'm talking about, I'm not going to say too many names because we don't want to glitch out the feed, right? We don't want to glitch out the feed, do we, Doug? I know you're hovering the button, okay? So we're going on mission once again. We're getting it done. What to expect? What to expect for the person that is helping from afar through co-creation, through this 100th monkey effect that we all partake in, of our belief structure and what our belief structure manifests in this moment, in this present moment. Quick side note, something a little weird about the day that the new Matrix movie comes out. I'm not saying don't go see it. I'm going to go see it. I just feel like, if it comes out on the 22nd, that means that the early release will be the 21st, the day that we've been waiting for. Some of us, like myself included, have been waiting for over a decade. This true, 12/21, this true date of the apocalypse. And, people hear apocalypse, they think end of the world. That was a trick as the etymology of the words got shuffled. So I'm just saying, those Wachowskis, they're on to something. There's certain people I'd like to sit down. And ask them, like, do you know what you're doing? Like, if Stan Lee was still alive, like, is this an accident? Certain people, certain things like that. But these Wachowskis, I think they know what they're talking about. I just watched Jupiter Ascending the other day, and I was just like, what the heck is all this? Literally, just perfect timing, and then I'm watching it, and it basically, the main character, as she's talking, I'm like, well, that's my sign. That's my sign does that. So, besides the point, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the work, and what the work is. So, many have been confused as to what is going on with certain things with sexual energy. Many have been confused as to where this energy goes that is supposed to be able to arc around our field. There's also been a lot of my family out there. Hi, how you doing? Certain things going on with music, at lack of better words. Music, arts, things that have to do with the arts, and certain things that have seemed to be holding us back. And this is just something that was just coming up with a brother yesterday. Brother, I freaking love you so much. You know who you are. The timing of it was perfect. The information that came through, right at the end of his session, which it was not a card reading session, one of his other dimensional versions is like, drop the cards. I drop the cards. I actually find something pertaining to a soul retrieval, but this is not a soul retrieval for one person. This is a mass collective soul retrieval, and this has to do with the arts. So many of us that want to step into the arts, or whatever the arts are for us, present company included. I know, like, so many of you are watching, and you're like, how does he do it? He's live, and he just does it, and he sings Dean Martin. You guys don't sound like you're from New York like that to me. I don't know. It's just a voice. It just comes out of me sometimes. But anyways, there are things that I want to do, others want to do, we all want to do, and when it comes down to getting this stuff done, it seems like there's some sort of blockage. It seems like something is taking place that is making it more difficult for us to make the right video, sing in public, do a certain thing, make the blog, do the thing, make the music, put the paint on the canvas. There's certain things for some that seem to be preventing this. So what came up in the card reading is an address. And when an address comes up for your brother goes and knocks on the effing door, okay? So when I find an address to a building, and the building has anything to do with limiting anybody on this planet, okay, anyone on this planet, we go knock on the door. We get our power back. This is what we do. This is what we're getting done. This is what is taking place on the next full moon. If you don't know how to help or what's taking place, just say, I want to help if I want to help. If you don't want to help, we're going to get it done either way. The crew is in the building. The seraphim are on the ground. Okay, everyone? Love you so much. Anywho-skis, what was discovered was there was some sort of collective ordeal of why this is happening, and this is connected to a certain planet, which we will not say his name. Okay? So when it comes down to this, we're getting it done. We're getting it done because this is connected to performances that were for kings and queens in past lifetimes. And I know this very well because there have been certain things where I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and for some reason it takes time for me to do it. If you're watching this right now and you're wondering when the readings are going to start, I need you to have multiple seats. You can have seats, you can put them in a row, you can put them in an auditorium type function, but just please have a seat. We'll get to it in a minute. You want to come back later, I'll give you the time frames where you can fast forward right to your information. Focus for Cheryl. Anyways, moving on. This poor Cheryl woman's never going to watch this again. Not poor. Abundant. Abundant Cheryl. Cheryl, we love you. Okay? Anyways. Anywho-skis. As we... Are you enjoying your professional broadcast today? All right? Anyways. As we have these past lifetimes, and it's like this. You're making music for the king in a past lifetime. And the king's like, I don't really like the oboe. Can we take the oboe out and put more flutes in? You're like, yeah, well, I'm kind of like, all right. Well, I see you sharpening the guillotine, so yeah, okay, all right. Take out the oboes. So when we were making our craft in past lifetimes, for some, okay, as we were making our craft, it wasn't really our craft. We were doing something for somebody else under the stipulations of, if I don't do this right, it's potential that the person could be murdered or something along the lines of that. This energy has been being stored somewhere. We're going to get it. It's all one and the same with what I've been talking about for years in certain videos that whenever Alexander would put them up, they'd be taken down. Okay? Some of us like to talk about the elephant in the room. What's the elephant in the room? The biggest planet. Okay, moving on. That's it. That's all you get. That's your trail of breadcrumbs, all right? We don't want Doug having a field day with his big red button, okay? Doug, how are your kids? Am I putting them through college yet, or is it still just high school? Anyways, moving on. Okay, this energy, okay, is something that is being stored, whether it's somebody's fear, whether it's somebody's, something that comes up in the middle of the night. this fire that is burning that we do not like. We're like, what fuel is it that I put into the engine to make the engine keep going? Many of us feel this. Okay, many of us know exactly what the heck Alexander's talking about. Some of you are just slapping the paint right there on the canvas right now. Congratulations, we freaking love you. We need you too. But anyways, as for the people that are having certain times, time frames, timelines, because if it's happening then, it's happening now, because the past doesn't exist. All we have is this present moment. So if something is happening in a past moment, this is how these miracles and healings take place, is when we address something that's happening in a different present moment, it stops happening in the now. And when it stops happening in the now, we go through some transmogrification or transmutation or some sort of drastic healing in that present moment. Okay, moving on. All right, so this is something that you can all prepare for. You can all help with if you care to help. You can all hold space, send your med teams, whatever the heck it is that you're going to do. When you look at when the moon is most full, that is when we will be working. At that time, me, the crew, the family, we're here. We're here. We're getting it done, and we're getting it done for all of us. We're getting it done for all of us. The time is now. The time is now. The time that was told to Alexander way back in 2011 when he had no idea what timelines were, and timelines were explained to him. Because one of my best friends, Dan, big shout out. Love you, man. If you're watching now. He asked me a very good question. He said to me, so, next year, December 21st, 2012, you claim that there's going to be this ascension process. How do you consider it ascension if you leave behind mom, dad, your best friend, your lover, whoever it is? How do you consider it ascension if you're leaving behind certain things that make life better for you now? And I was like, oh my God, this is such a good question. I tune in, I talk to my angelic. My angelic is like all over this. And she said, basically, here's how it's going to go. She said, 2012, December 21st, water will start to fill a pot. I'm going to explain this like in Italian, because you're watching in Italian, okay? Water will start to fill a pot. It's going to take 3 years for the pot to fill with water. So 2015, the water will be filled in the pot. 2015, December 21st, heat will hit the pot. And many of you that have been watching me for years and been watching me, my brother Rion, Morning Coffee, all of that things, you've heard me explain this 1,000 times, so just fast forward about 30 seconds. But anyways, 2015 is when the heat were to hit the pot. 2015 to 2018, the water would begin to boil. 2018 to 2021, which is just a few days from now. Well, look at that. Sure enough, ha on one cheek and then PPY right there on the other. We would get to this time frame of now, okay, where humanity would cook. This is literally what was said. My brother! He's actually in here. It says Unite the Collective. What the heck? Brother Rion is in the building, everybody. Anyways, we were told that we would get to this time frame of when humanity would be cooking, basically. Like I said it for years. You go back and watch the old videos, and I said, we cook. I thought, I got all excited. If you watch the old videos, you'll see me. I'll be like, we cook. That's when we're getting it done. We're cooking. No. We were actually cooking. Like my brothers, my sisters, my family, we were cooking. So when she said this to me, it was actually quite literal. You look at 2020, you look at the end of 2019, like what the heck was actually going on? So yeah, humanity was cooking. So as I gave that interpretation, what do we do when we talk to the floating heads inside of our brain, when we close our eyes and use our third eye? When you use the other eye, we have this aspect of self where we are, getting whatever information that we can. But sometimes spirit is so literal that the literal nature of the message that they give, sometimes we actually do not completely understand it in the present moment because we're speaking it into literal thought. But now that time, my family, we are done cooking. The pasta's ready to come out of the pan. This is the last time frame that they gave me. So where the heck is this all going? I just personally believe with the accuracy of some of the stuff with Jupiter ascending and the original Matrix movie that came out in 1999, some of the stuff that's this is kind of, this is kind of what I think is going on, but they're just showing it in their own way. Maybe the day of the awakening that we've all been waiting for isn't the best day to watch this. So just me personally, I'm going to wait a few days, maybe Christmas Day or the day after or something like that. And then I will go see the Matrix movie. I'm just sharing with you my own personal download before I start ripping it and we get into the Aries readings. Yeah, it's Spirit wants me to get everybody on board. Like, we're doing it. We're here. This everything being liberated, whether it's the inner child, the actual children, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, if there is any power anywhere on this planet, off this planet, anywhere in the cosmos, anywhere in the farthest reaches of the darkness of space, that is anyone's on this planet, it will be released, it will be returned. It's almost like this whole, we used to be like, oh, I'm doing this soul retrieval, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like, and that's where, one of these Syrian commanders came to me while we were doing the moon mission, a month or two ago, whenever the heck it was, November, time, whatever. And they say to me, well, how do you want this to look? And I'm like, they should bring it to us. They should bring us our power back, shine it up, put it in a nice little package. Hey, it's Christmas time anyways. And wrap it up with a bow, a nice little sparkly cosmic galactic bow, and make sure it's nice and clean in there. That is where we are now. That is the belief structure. It's our belief structure in this present moment, which is what governs it. So we say what is happening in this timeline, whether or not we believe it's happening in this timeline, we have to set into motion what will be happening on this timeline and all of the timelines after this. Okay, on this timeline and the timeline after this one and all the timelines that I will be traversing while I am in this physical realm, the children will be free. The children will not be being hurt. Any power, any energy will be returned to me and or my family as we traverse these magical cosmos on this spaceship called Gaia, okay? Where are you from? I'm from Earth. Okay, let's call it Gaia, guys, all right? Earth sounds like a sound that we make when we're dry heaving. Okay, so let's write down the time. We'll just write about 17 minutes. Aries, let's go, okay? We're going to do this. Aries. There we go. Get that going. We got it going on, guys. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to throw my hood up here. Alexander's on a very long physical fast, so you might seem to... You guys ever have some of that? Huh? What do you know about that? A little floppy pomelo. Please forgive the man behind the curtain. Anyways. Let's just shut this down. He's on 2 computers. It's so high-tech around here now, guys. It's so high-tech. Ugh, Tina. Tina's like, ugh. Like, seriously. Where are you from? I'm from Earth. It's Gaia, okay? It's Gaia. It's like all the beautiful names of the beautiful goddesses that are this realm. Like, what happened? What happened? It's like, what happened while I slept? Okay. Schwab the decks, me mateys. Still in the building, brother? Clearing the deck. Anyways, let's do this. Aries! Let's do it! We're not getting ignorant. We're getting ignorant. Ignorant? Can you just write this down? We're going to break this word down. Ignorant. See, we got to break the words down, guys. Yeah, break the words down. We're getting ignorant! All right, Aries. You gotta stay focused. Ignoramus. Owen, good call. Owen. Let's do it! Okay. Oh. Oh, it's good stuff. No way! Family stuff on the holiday? I don't believe it. Okay, King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. All right, so that's your cloud cover. Your cloud cover is the King of Pentacles. All right, so looking at, right now. Let's go ahead and say right now. All right, so December 15th timeline. Here we go. In the physical, we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it says the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free is in line with the Emperor. So when we look at the Emperor, this is actually representing an energetic because we have the physical here over the energetic. So we have the energetic being the Emperor. So this is mastery. So Aries, welcome. You're processing mastery codes. I love this so much. This is mastery codes, right? Yes. Okay, big thumbs up. This isn't dad stuff. Okay, the Emperor is representing you being your own boss, you being, you being the head honcho. So whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, this is representing you as the Emperor card, okay? Moving forward, so moving into, also right now, okay? We get the moon. Well, it's so interesting. It's like he was just talking about it and then it comes up in the cards. How does that happen? Okay, so the strength that will be coming from the moon, okay? This full moon, regardless of what zodiac sign you're born under, is gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a good one, okay? We just got to this point where we kind of like, we cleared all the, the things. We cleared all the things, all the naughty things, all the things that were making things, this connection to the lunacy, lunatics, all this thing to this crazy nature and what was taking place. That's all been cleared. Okay, swab the decks, my mateys. So we've got some more ships, some more light ships in the galaxy to clean up. But as we're doing this is literally saying, Aries, strength returning to you. Strength, more and more strength, and not only strength, but this is masculine and feminine strength returning to you. So as we see this strength, this energetic spiritual strength returning to you, it says moving forward, so into the later parts of December, it says it's time for celebration. Well, we know this. A lot of people will be celebrating one way or another, it being the holiday season. So we see this celebration. But what it says is, energetically, it might be difficult for some to see that anything has taken place in the first place. This brings me to something very crucial that I've been really making sure that I can get across to everybody. When it comes to time, Doug is in the building, everybody. Okay? We had a little bit of Doug, okay? All right, they're like, he's ripping it too much. Hit the button. Okay, this is not the cheapest Wi-Fi that we have. I had the $40 Wi-Fi. I got it up to $80. It doesn't really matter. There's some turds out there that it's kind of like we already won. Like we won, but there's still time left on the clock, and they're like let's try and hurt the quarterback. They're up by 45 points with 3 minutes left. But this is the thing, guys. We can just kind of just drop a knee and give them a wink. A little smile, a little wink. Hey, Doug, how you doing? We're just going to drop a knee. Because we don't even have to play the game anymore. The game is playing itself, Doug. Okay? Doug and all your little people. All those little people. Balance your divine feminine and your inner child and stop being a turd. Immediately. Okay, thank you. Moving on. Not really sure where it cut off because I'm just we're in the zone, family. So I'm going to give a quick recap for Aries. Okay? The truth shall set you free in the physical. The truth sets you free in the physical with the mastery that is every man, woman, and child that is watching this information. Okay, the truth setting you free, that strength is returning from the moon. Okay, and this is from the full moon. New moon, full moon. As we manifest, this is what is happening. This is what happens. We are in control of the reality. We are in control of our reality as we have this 100th monkey effect and we co-create together. This is what's taking place. Okay, so looking at the immediate future, as I said, I don't know where this cut off. If you're watching this and he's saying the same thing twice, the feed went dead, okay? So this says a celebration, and then it says some people not being able to see it right away, okay? So as I was saying, all right, moving into this is something that I'm getting across to everybody because I'm having to ingrain this within myself, okay? But what is taking place is basically we have a belief structure, and our belief structure in the present is sometimes not in alignment with the next timeline and the timeline that we're in right now, the timeline that we're on right now. When we have a certain, okay, well, this is how this was in the last timeline, and now that's set in stone in my mind, and then the words, I'm casting the spell that is making this firm and anchoring it into the new reality. Okay? So this is why for years Alexander was saying stubborn optimism. Don't knock the wall over on yourself again. Okay? Stubborn optimism. But stubborn optimism still being the magician. Okay? We can't just be stubbornly optimistic. If there is a problem, we need to set the right spell into motion. We need to set the right words into motion to cast the spell, the spelling of the words that will make what we want to happen happen. Every day I'm remembering more and more of my dreams instead of the people that are saying, oh, I can't do this or this doesn't happen for me. Every day my third eye is opening more and more. There are certain ways that we can cast and say the spells, and it's like, you know, we've been talking about this stuff for years, but now it's more important than ever because now we're having instant manifestation. We're having this stuff happen faster than ever. And the only reason that the instant manifestation isn't instantaneous is because Spirit knows we would be messing stuff up. Plain and simple. I don't even want to say this out loud, but many aren't ready, and maybe I'm not ready. Maybe nobody's ready. We have to get ready, and we have to be ready to have instant manifestation. This is like getting the most powerful license you've ever had. Like, this isn't a license to be like, this person's safe to drive a vehicle. This is a license that's saying, this person's safe to instantly create their thoughts and their spells into this physical reality. So if anything's preventing this, it's us, okay? So, Aries, you're crushing. You're doing mastery codes. I see energy returning to you. The message from other dimensional versions, it shows the entire family. It shows everybody celebrating. Even your spiritual family, your physical family, your friends' family, everybody celebrating together. What a special time. What a perfect time during this holiday season. And then we see right here at the bottom of the deck, we see the King of Pentacles. So we see that fire that you are attaining. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I know, it says love and romance on the video, Alexander. You didn't talk about it at all. I'm going to be honest with you. This stuff, Aries, if you're looking to meet that person, if you're waiting to meet that person, you're going to be so sparkly and freaking fantastic with all of this that's coming in. You're going to meet somebody of a like mind and of a like level of sparkle, if you will. So be excited. Be excited either way. All right? Okay. Where are we now? What's the time? We're going to say, 2750 for Taurus. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Where did the other 10 watchers go, Doug? They fell asleep. Okay. I hope there's not like a guy out there named Doug and be like, why is he always yelling at me? I'm doing my best. Sorry, Doug. Oh, God. All right, Taurus. Oh, Catherine. Catherine says I've been known to fall asleep. Yeah, me and Brother Rio will be crushing on stage. And like certain talking events when there were more of those going on, and there'll be people. I swear to you guys, this is a true story. This is people in the front row, and I'm sorry if you're like, damn it, that was me. But no, everyone needs to know this. Come on, let's all just have a moment. They're like this. They're like, and then like, we start talking about something intense, and they just go, like literally, like I've like seen people just conk out instantaneously. They're like, they're here. And I'm like, what the heck was that? Or they're like, this is crazy. How is this? They're like slapping themselves in the crowd. Oh, it's such a sight. It's such a sight for thriving eyes. A sight for thriving eyes. Someone write that down. I can only be me. All right, Taurus. And we are crushing. Oh. Ooh. Oh my God, Taurus, it's so good. Okay, all right. You have the high ground, Taurus. This is very good stuff. Okay. All right. Well, look at that. Okay, we see a celebration and we see an offering. Okay, so this looks like somebody's trying to patch something up, that somebody that you had an argument with, or somebody that there was some little tiff or some sort of fight with. You're going to be crossing paths with somebody, or you're going to have the opportunity to cross paths. This is a reminder from Spirit to be the bigger person. Be the bigger person, and definitely whatever this is, I would release it, transmute it, what this is representing. Because we're seeing this celebration, this party, and this offering. So I see this as somebody saying like, I hope they come, or I want them to come, because this is actually in the spiritual category. So I don't, if this was the other way around, I would say like this person's actually going to reach out to you. What the message is right now, Taurus, is being open and thinking, is there anybody that upset me that like maybe it's time to release this and let the ball drop to the ground? Because then the person might physically contact you, but either way, what I see, because further into the present moment, further into the right now, we see the Knight of Wands. We see you as the light warrior, and we see this card that can represent fighting, can represent arguing. So this could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be an old friend, this could be somebody that we don't even consider an acquaintance now. But what this is saying is this offering, there's a party, and it's almost like, just make sure if you think the thoughts like, oh, it's their party, but what if so-and-so's there? You go, oh, this is what Alexander was telling me about. This is an opportunity for you. And what this is actually saying, when we look a little bit further forward here, we see the Queen of Wands, and we see mind, body, spirit, or body, mind, spirit. And when I see this in this future moment, with the Queen of Wands, what this is saying is they were going through something. And, you know, we were just talking about this. We were talking about this in the intro. If you didn't see the intro, maybe rewind and watch it. But if you, you know, basically what was happening in a past lifetime. I was just like a few readings ago. I'm not really sure when it was, but, and I believe it was in Sagittarius. The information came through that everything has been transmuted with this old, like this old witchcraft vibration. Which one? Okay, anyways. As this took place, something has healed, something has transmutated, something has shifted into a less than worthy form, into a more worthy form. So it's up to us to be the bigger person, because I see the Knight of Wands, okay? I see the Knight of Wands having their back to this Queen of Wands right here like this on my table, okay? And this is showing you in the present moment. So this is you as the light warrior, but also as like, you know, this person, this place, this thing that you had a problem with in the past, even though this is coming up in the future. This was something that repeated during this lifetime, and you're having the opportunity right now. Ba-boom, there's another friendship card. You're having the opportunity right now to just in one hug, one forgiveness, one handshake, if you know, for you guys out there that don't like hugging your brothers yet. Anyways, you have the opportunity here to just boom, bam, 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 boom, boom. And we can pass this, like, here's my zip file of all this stuff that I've processed. And you're like, oh, is that yours? Let me take that. And because this is what humanity's doing right now. There's all these traumas and things and healings and stuff that we're going through just by being and sharing field space, by us working together. We are basically having, you know, this zodiac sign process this, and these people process that, and so on and so forth. So this person, you're having a huge opportunity to get to even higher ground. You're already on the high ground, Taurus. This is a fantastic reading. It's like kind of like, you know, we're just kind of like surfing in greatness right now, Taurus. And we're going to continue to surf in greatness, but we have an opportunity to release something, to heal something. And also there's something to be gained from this. There's more energy, awesome power, and some sort of healing as we, you know, just and it's not like you got to like fully let this person back into your lives. And this is a love and romance reading. If this is a love thing, that doesn't mean just jump right back into it. This seems more friendship wise. This definitely seems more friendship wise. I'm going to be honest with you. But just pay attention to thoughts that you're having of, I don't want to go there, so-and-so is going to be there, or something along the lines of that, or I don't want to invite so-and-so because that means they'll bring so-and-so. Leave room for the healing, leave room for the miracle, and just, pay attention, Taurus. That's the main message right now is you're thriving, you have the high ground, there's a whole lot of greatness going on right now, but just make sure you save room for even more opportunities of forgiveness and love. Okay, Gemini. All right, 3544. 3544. Gemini. Okay. All right. Oh, the Geminis are in the building. Yes. And twins. Ooh. Silver roses. I like that name. Alrighty. Gemini. Oh. There we go. That's the one. That was the one. Gemini, I know you're like, I don't know, I'm not really sure about his shuffling. That was the one, I'm telling you. Okay. All right, Gemini. Look at that. The cup shall spilleth over. Okay. All right. He just took the hood off. You gotta put the hood on for the Hermit card. All right. All righty. Look at that. Okay, so we've got the Hermit. Oh my God, with the entire tree of the Sephiroth. Gemini, wow. Awesome. Okay, so you are in some sort of gateway right now. You're in some sort of gateway right now. Things are being balanced. Things are moving forward. Things that were stagnant are no longer stagnant. But if the belief structure and the spell that you're casting and the thoughts that you're having are, this has been stagnant, then it will continue to be that way. You have a wonderful, which is full of wonder, opportunity right now, okay? Because when we look further into the present moment, we've got the Chariot card and the Star. So your guides have been trying to get the message, that I'm giving you right now. The message is coming across right now from your brother in the physical. But this message has been coming through other means and coming through your feelings and coming through guides, coming through spirit for some time now, for some present moments. Okay, so there's certain things that need to be released. There's things that need to be released. It probably has something to do with people that we're calling, people that we're contacting, it being the holiday season. There's probably something with a family member or maybe dad. I mean, I see the King of Swords. This can be a grandfather card. It's some sort of person that can say mean things. This can also be somebody that has nothing to do with family. That's like a friend or an acquaintance that we have to deal with. But I feel like this person is more important with this. Okay. Because it's all about showing them that we are in our spiritual power, Gemini. Because we have this physical, okay, the message that's been coming from your guides, okay, your other dimensional versions or whatnot. We have the Chariot with the black and the white lions, okay, right there in the present moment. And then in the immediate future, we've got the High Priestess, the white pillar, the black pillar. We've got her with her veil. Oh, we love her so much. Okay, but it says there's a tough decision. What is the tough decision? Let's further glance at what is the cloud cover. What is at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. This card can represent a baby. This card can represent a business, an idea, an invention. But this card also can represent a good physical release, an emotional release, a mental release. This is saying that the cup shall spilleth over, okay? So this could be a message from your other dimensional versions, from your higher selves, from God, the original creator of your soul, that there is somebody that needs to be forgiven, but also we need to, without being mean about it or any form of malice, we need to stay in our power. We need to be the high priestess, okay? Because it says to basically bring this spiritual into the physical. So be this in the physical. Be her in the physical. Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, the white buffalo woman. She's in the building. She's the best. We love her so much. So the high priestess, it's all about being this oracle that you are. And it's like, I'm not saying to purposefully, ruffle feathers and just, say what you believe in now or what you don't believe in now. There's an opportunity though, Gemini. This is showing an opportunity to you be that driving force, to you standing firm in your power and being who you are around certain people that you used to just dumb it down. You used to just play it down. You used to just, maybe talk more about this, but not really be in your sovereign right, your sovereign power, you speaking into being what it is that you believe. Love you, Queenson. You being in the state that you are in with, say, your friends, or even better, the people that look up to you, the people that contact you and say, what do you think I should do about this? And then it's like we're around these other people, and it's like it's almost can be considered hypocritical to dumb down our light. We are in a time now, we do not dumb down our light for these people that are stuck in their old ways, that are running this old 1950s broken programming. So we can be very loving to them as we, set into mind this new, but, maybe it's time to have a conversation or to have them come up to us and have a conversation is better. It's not about yelling, it's not about arguing. But there's something that needs to be released. And the way that we release is by standing firm in our power when we're around these people that we used to dim our light for, Gemini, okay? No more dimming light, okay? You tell them that's your brother's orders. My brother, he told me I can't do it. I'm sorry. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at him. You just give them Galactic Tarot and you tell them to be mad at me instead, okay? Okay. What's next? Cancer. Okay. 42, 43. Cancer. My Cancerian family. Let's gather on it. All right. Archangel Michael's working. I don't know if you can hear all those snap, crackle, pops coming off my candle right now. You've been down. Don't say you're down. I'm up. I'm up. Even if we have been in a certain functionality, I'm talking to Tina over here in the live comments. This brings up another crucial point. I'll tell people, oh, you want to go see the new Spider-Man movie? And they say, yeah, I'm down. It's like, oh God, what a terrible spell. We have to say, I'm up. I'm up for it. I'm up for that. Pay attention to the words we're using. Some of what you're going through right now, Tina, could be the belief structure of what you were saying, what you were casting, what you were setting into motion. We have to be adamant in this present moment. We have to say, okay, well, this has been going on. This was some sort of challenge. I needed this challenge to become a better person, to become a stronger person, to become the person that I wanted to be now. So I created this. I'm in control of this. I'm in control of my reality. So it's this or better. It's going to continue to get better because I'm in control of my reality. I hope that helps, sister. That was the quick session. Do you? Kiss or you hitched? One more, Cancer. One more. We're there. We got it. Slick Rick and Outcast is on this jam. Ooh. Oh my God. All right, he needs his hood for this one. Releasing the old. Okay, he's got it. Let's do this. Okay. Lisa's asking if she should bring out her scythe. I don't know. You tell me. Grim Reaper card. I'm just kidding. No, it's not the Grim Reaper card. Anyways, moving on. It's good stuff. Don't get scared, Cancer. It's very, very good. And I love this. Okay, this actually shows some magic taking place. This is showing you being your own shaman. This is showing you being your own psychologist, therapist, but on a spiritual manner. Something is taking place that is being balanced, and some real magic is taking place here. So I'm noticing this, like, I'm not sure what happened, but it's like some sort of gateway. I'm not sure if it was just 12-12 as a whole or something. It looks like a lot of like people are given an opportunity. It was coming up in another sign, and now it's coming up now. So what it says in the present moment is you're moving towards victory. Something needs to be released, Cancer. Okay, this is not actually a death card. This is the death of the old. This is a release. This is a, we can look at this card and it's, you got to cover up a lot of it, but, it's, oh, there's a sunset and I see the two pillars. Okay, so I see that this is definitely a gateway for you, and this is an opportunity as well as it was for whatever other sign that was. I think it was Taurus. Was it Taurus? I don't know. Anyways. But if you're flashing around, because some people watch not only their sun sign, but their rising sign, maybe their moon and their Mars, if you're hearing this message more than once, then you're definitely in some sort of gateway now, my brother and or sister. Okay, so as I see so, he's just okay. Moving on. As I see that you're in this gateway right now, it's about releasing the old. There's something that it's almost like we're trying to drag it along, and we're like, no, it's fine. That's my bunny, and the bunny's like, Please pay no attention to the man behind the curtain right there. We're trying to bring something into a new timeline that is it's no longer serving us. So this could be a person, place, and or thing. So Cancer, you have an opportunity, and look at how epic this is going forward. This is an offering. You're getting an offering from Spirit. This usually represents a physical person, but this is Spirit right now. This is what Spirit's telling me, even though normally it's the white hand is from Spirit, and the yellow hand is a physical hand, and I know you're seeing a yellow hand right now, but this is actually an offering from Spirit to get you further onto the high ground, to get you further in your power, okay? You are in your power. That's what this is saying. But there's Spirit is letting you know through these cards, through your brother's intuition, that there's something that is you're trying to take with you that's just slowing you down. It's like weights on the balloon. So just be vigilant and be paying attention to what this is, who this is, what places or things this could be. There are certain belief structures where it's like, well, I got to do this to do that, and I can't do this, and I can't leave this without that, and I don't. Just keep in mind that certain fears, certain belief structures that were serving you in the old timeline might not be serving you now, and definitely are not serving you on the future timelines. So just pay attention to what you're saying and what your belief structures are, and just take an extra second in your mind when you can, Cancer. And I know every time of every day this might be difficult to do, but maybe do a little recap and just, maybe watch this video again, or at least this portion of it later, and just say, where could I have done this, or what is it that I'm taking with me or trying to take with me that seems like it doesn't want to come with me? It's almost like this house of cards that keeps blowing over, and we keep like, well, I need this house of cards, and we rebuild it. Okay, because this is all about, you have the high ground, okay, and this is saying the marriage of the masculine and the feminine is coming up as the message from other dimensional versions. So this is you coming together. This is you becoming the best version of you that you have ever been. But there are certain things from past timelines, from past lifetimes, certain things that have been repeating with some sort of betrayal or something that needs to be released, okay? So, and this is basically you betraying yourself, is what this says. This is you trying to take something with you that is not serving you. And you know it isn't. I'm sure the second I first mentioned it, you were just like, oh no, he's not talking about that. Yes, I'm talking about that. The first thing that you thought of, Cancer, when I said it. Okay? So, I love you. You got this. We got this. Look at this. You're heading towards victory. These three cards together, your physical reality, this looks very good. Even very good. This looks awesome. This is fantastic. So just keep in mind, things are good, whether or not they seem good. You created what you're seeing, and there's good coming from it, and there's more good to come. But just really be honest with yourself. If something you were doing, something you are doing, something you're thinking about doing isn't serving you where we're going. Okay? Leo! My fellow Lyrans, gather on in. 51:51. Oh, 51:11, he said. 51:11. Leo. Yes. Johnny wants more Bane. You need to eat more strawberries, Johnny. Stud. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. One more. Okay, Leo, we got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. The King of Fire, okay? So we have this fire mastery, whether you're a guy or a gal, okay? That's the cloud cover. This is good. I like this. All right. What's he been talking about pretty much all day? Timelines. There we go. Timelines. Timelines, and the truth shall set you free. This feminine spiritual aspect, this mama bear that comes in and says, clean your room, okay? This is you this month, all right, Leo? This is saying for you to continue to progress through these timelines, there are certain things that will set us free. Let's see what will set us free, okay? We see this grabbing on to the best possible timeline. We see this feminine spiritual aspect that holds the truth and also is about this rebirth. My focus is really, really on these butterflies on the crown. Okay, so what is a butterfly? The caterpillar goes in, it comes out very, very beautiful, much like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, so as we see right here, we see the Fool card, we see the new beginning in the physical, and then it shows the energetic and the spiritual inner child. So we're seeing some new beginning take place, Leo. What is this new beginning for you? Okay, because what this is saying is this is something that can help a lot of people. But there's this belief structure that people are going to be upset. People are going to be angry. People are going to fight. People are going to not be okay with you stepping into this new thing. And this thing that is like, it's not even a new thing. It's something you've always wanted to do. And it has to do with life purpose. So Leo, this is very important that we all pay attention to what this is. What is it that you've always wanted to do, you've talked about doing, you've thought about doing? What is it that you could do all day, every day, and it doesn't feel or seem like work? There might be some belief structure where it's like, how could abundance come from that? How could that keep a roof over my head and the lights on? This is something that people would definitely want to support because this is something that counsels the whole. This is something that helps a lot of people. And when I look at the messages from other dimensional versions, it goes right into the light warrior. It goes right into this paladin charging into battle with the magic wand. This is you. This is me. This is all of us. This is all of the people born under the sign of Leo. Okay? This is us charging into the battle called life, which is like we've already won. Like, you know, who can mess with the light warrior? Okay? charging into battle with a magic wand. It's like, not only are they armored up, but they've got a magic wand. They're just like throwing fireballs from their eye sockets. It's great. Okay? And this is all of humanity, mind you. I'm not saying this is just Leo's, but this is representing the light warrior structure and something that Leo needs to be paying attention to. That's something we've wanted to do from children, but we think it's going to upset people. It's not going to upset people. And if it does upset people, then who cares? They're not of like mind. They don't even matter. Like, what is it? Like this one troll under the bridge is why you're not going to live your life purpose? And as I'm talking to you right now, if you're like, that's a lot of fire, I'm yelling at myself too, because I'm born under this sign. So what is it? Because there's massive, massive help that can help a lot of people, that can heal a lot of people, that can change people's lives when we step into this new thing, when we step onto this new timeline and we admit the truth to ourselves. So much fire, so much power, so much abundance. This is so great. I love this. I love what I'm seeing. And this has a lot to do with what I was just talking about what's going to be shifting here on the 18th, 19th window here of this full moon. So us being able to step into this. So, you know, it's like if you're thinking about it and you know what I'm talking about and you're like, oh, God, I know what he's talking about right now, but it kind of makes me want to barf when I think about doing it. That could be gone in a few days. So hold space. Hold space at this mission that we're going on. That thing that I want to do these videos. I want to do this thing. I want to make a TikTok. I want to do this thing. I want to make this art. I want to do this. I want to go here. I want to do that and make this happen. That thing that has been being prevented by physically only yourself is about to flow. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you do not know exactly what I am referring to, then just leave room for it to come to you, okay? There is a new beginning, and there's some way of you having a lot of fun and really enjoying what you do. And you saying, I get to do this, not I have to. I have to go to work. I get to go to work. I get to talk to lovely, beautiful people on the phone, and we have great conversations. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying this because what we do, I'm doing, me and my brothers and sisters here in Sedona and all over the planet are doing is possible for all of us. It is not something that only certain people can do. There is something that you want to do on certain days, and it's flowing. Very, very soon, Leo, it's flowing. And by soon, I mean right now. So go do it. Go on, go. Go now. Come on. Now get out of here, kid. You bothered me. Sorry, son. Dog was rabbit. Had to put it down. Don't do it. Ooh, he's breaking his fast. Cherries. Have you ever had these? The fruit. I don't know what's happened to my pomegranates. They taste so weird. Are they out of season? Soul, help! What's soul gonna help? Virgo. 58, 52. 58. Virgo. I'm on the verge of Virgo. Archangel Michael's putting in overtime. There we go, Virgo. There. Almost. Almost. There we are. Alrighty. Ooh. Ooh, Why is that at the bottom of the deck again? Well, there we are. Anyways, we'll take a look at it. We're going to fix this, whatever it is, with our powers of time travel with these cards. What'll-do, what'll-do. Okay. Anyways, alrighty. The cup shall spilleth over. So this is in the immediate past, but basically right now. So this is showing that something is moving very quickly right now, Virgo. What is it that's moving very quickly? Okay, so we see the cup spilling over. Something's happening very, very quick. Okay? What do they taste like? These, I don't know, kind of like a peach, I guess? I don't know. Not a typical cherry. Verona. Anyways, something's moving very, very quickly. Something needs to be released. Okay? And something is releasing very, very quickly. So it's like, when I look at these two cards together, it's almost like we're trying to hold on to something that there's no physical possible way you can energetically hold on to whatever this is. So if something's trying to leave, if somebody's trying to leave, if we're having an issue at work or whatever it is, it's better to prepare and just know I created this, whatever it is, because something's already started and something's already in a motion where there's a pile of snow coming down the hill right now. Okay, so it says, do unto others as we want done unto ourselves in the physical. And it says that this is a test of the oracle. This is a test of your intuition. So with whoever, whatever this situation is that seems to be dwindling and leaving, okay, or whatever it is, this change that we're going through right now, Virgo, how are you going to be? What are you showing, Spirit? Okay, because this is the only card that shows a choice. We can treat people very lovingly, and they're like, oh, look, this is good. I'm having a good day. Or like, look at this guy in the background. Like, why? Why did they steal my swords? Or whatever. Anyways, how are we going to be as we're leaving this place, this person, or this thing? Okay? This unavoidable thing has already started to happen. How do we navigate? Okay? We navigate this by being in the best possible version of ourselves that we can be, because this is a test. That's what this is saying. This is a test, and everything's going to be releasing on the moon. Okay, so whatever's been going on, whatever seemed challenging, or whatever it is that you can refer to right now and think, well, what could it be that I know is leaving? You know what it is. You know what it is when you sit with it. And if you're not knowing what it is right this moment, then just sit in meditation later and you'll know. Okay, so this says by the moon. Okay. Things are going to drastically improve, or they're going to start to improve. It's your belief structure, how fast they improve. It's your belief structure of saying, I mean, look at the cards that are representing you, okay? Jackie, what the F? No, we already did Gemini. You got to come back. It's going to be at 35 minutes, sister. Look at the cards that are representing you. It's like Galactic Mother Goddess and like Virgin Mary, Epic High Priestess, Oracle of Delphi cards, okay? So when I see this at the bottom of the deck, I don't like seeing this, all right? Whatever's taking place, maybe somebody was talking behind your back, maybe there's some sort of betrayal, maybe it feels like something's being taken from you that's yours. You have to just know something very good is coming from this. And if people need to slap themselves and hand themselves some karma for doing something that they shouldn't have done to a very, very awesome person, i.e. you, okay? It will be taken care of. Remember, send them to me. You tell them, my brother told me. My brother told me, okay? So anyways, I see this improving. I see whatever it is improving, and things are very good. Things are awesome. It just, whatever this situation is, it's not possible to hold on to something which is already gone. Okay? So I love you guys. You got this. You got this. We're gonna do a little dance for Virgo. We're gonna do a little positivity dance. You got this. And it's like it says it's all shifting on the full moon. That's like a few days from now. So just, just chill out. Watch the new season of Witcher or something. I don't know. Do something. Libra! 104.58. 104.58. Toss it going to your Witcher. Clear the deck! Don't forget to take the like button for a long walk on the beach. I see 50 people watching, only 30 likes. I can't hit the like because then my friends that check my account will see that I watch this crazy guy in Sedona. Welcome. What is going on with this Archangel Michael candle? Come on, Libra. Let's see, whatever that shize was last month, let's see some improvement right now. We demand it. We demand greatness for the entire wheel. There it is. There it is. Come on, leaves. The good old leaves. Okay. Leaves. Leaves. Oh, see, I don't even have to do anything about it. Your spirit team's all over it. But I like them. I like the bad boy or the bad girl. Leaves. Okay. Why is he calling us leaves? I don't know. I just love it. It's so sweet. Oh, those are the leaves. Those are the leaves doing lead things. Anyways, I'm on a journey. Why is my head slumped down? My brother was holding space, but it did not matter. Catherine. This is why Archangel Michael's playing all the time. Can you hear that? These things like the whole time. It sounds like when the ravens are talking to us when we walk by the tree. Why are both versions slumping? What is this? Libra. You know, it was a few months ago. I had to have stern talkings to with the Scorpio sign. Now I feel like I just gotta grab him. Why is he shaking me? You need a shake. First of all, hold your head up high. Untuck your tails. What is this? What is this like? Oh, I don't know, man. Whatever, bro. Okay. I love you guys. Yes, it's a journey. Both of these cards say journey. This one says spiritually that the worst of it is over. Both of them are kind of just like, I don't know. Boom, chest up, shoulders back and down. You're gods, Libras. What am I watching? Okay, let's take a look. Why are they slumping? Let's take a look. Libra. What is this? Okay, let's be honest. This makes Alexander a little fiery. By a little fire, it means, what is this? Gee, I wonder if she can do better than, or he can do better than what is this? Okay, so, I like the bad boy or the bad girl. I know, I hear you, Libra. This is a love reading after all, so somebody's getting a love reading. Who is this person? Libra, who is the sound balls are ringing. Who is this person, or what is this card representing, okay? Because this is saying, oh, I'm stuck. Every time this happens, that happens. No, you're not stuck. There's a belief structure, and there's an attraction to a certain level of, well, every time I go into a relationship like this, I'm left like that. This makes me have to look inward. I become better. I go through mastery codes. I become a better person. I meet the next person. Whatever this is just new. How about new? Okay? All right? She thrives.
On all timelines, in all dimensions, everywhere throughout time and space, the High Priestess will continue to thrive, and she will thrive more and more in every present moment. So if anybody is threatened by this, if anybody's preventing this, if you're in this vibration and there's a person in your reality, especially a lover, this is a message from Spirit. Plain and simple. Because as it goes from this Devil card and this like, oh, the journey's been like this, Alexander, what do I do? You know what to do, okay? And then, Spirit's letting you know. We see our other dimensional version saying, this is master. You already are a master. The way that you were doing this before, it worked. But guess what? Going forward in the future, it doesn't work anymore, okay? So it's time to try something different, Libra. We're going to do this new fun thing. It's going to be called Try Something Different, okay? I know, it's like, but we don't like making decisions. This has already been made for us. No, your soul is asking you to do this. This isn't even from me. This is coming from your highest selves, the other dimensional versions, whatever it is that you'd like to hear it from, okay? The Star card is coming up right after the Devil card. So Spirit is letting you know that certain people that are in your reality, whether they're friends, family members, or lovers, you might want to take a look at your belief structure wrapped around these people, and what was working before is not working in the future is what this says. It says you've completed this journey. The worst of this journey is over. You got this. You got this, Libra. You guys are fantastic. Message from other dimensional versions is, what's happening? All these things are happening. Why is this happening? It's happening because you want it to. Okay? This is you achieving your greatness. And you already are great. But this is you achieving your greatness is by deciding what was happening does not need to continue to happen. The belief structure that you had is not the belief structure that you necessarily need to have or should have to get the amount of greatness that you can achieve in the future timeline that we are moving on here today. Okay, moving on. Remember, Libra, how freaking loving you are, and also remember how no one should cross you or they will pay. I'm sorry, I don't know, that's not even... Libra's like, that's so true, they will pay! Anyways, be the rock of love, Libra, okay? Catherine goes, it's true. I know it is. I know it is. You guys scare me. You guys scare me. I'm just like, where are the Libras? Are they smiling? Give them candy. The candy's not working. Abort! Abort! Tuck and roll. Sorry. Scorpio, save us. Scorpio 11313. Alrighty. Don't worry, they'll forgive you. Eventually. They'll forgive you. Probably not today. Probably not tomorrow. But eventually. Woo! Okay. Did it just get hot in here? All right, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3. There's my pal. This is my pal, Mello. It's like a grapefruit, but without the extra skin. Sometimes I want to send you videos to my friends, but I think they're going to think I'm crazy because you're crazy. That's, well, it's accurate. Okay, Scorpio. We got this. Oh. I'm tired of this card. No one betrays my family. Their waves are energy, and waves can crash into the rocks that are my family. Okay, mind, body, and spirit. We are immovable objects and unstoppable forces. Remember that, Scorpio. Okay, well, Alexander told me that the witchcraft stuff was done, but I don't know if I'm ready. Scorpio, I see you. Okay? Anyways, I don't know if I'm ready. But I like it, Alexander. Okay, no one told you can't like it. Like it. That's awesome. You're still finding your awakening through this. Okay. You're still finding your awakening through this. The seventh seal has been broken. Archangel Gabriel's blowing the trumpet. My family can hear the trumpet from afar. Okay? So the timelines are shifting one way or another. Okay? The timelines are shifting one way or another. If we want to see greatness on the next timeline, on this timeline, where we are, we need to admit the truth to ourselves. And there's something that's taking place. There's some way that we're betraying ourselves, betraying others, betraying our soul, betraying our physical, mental, or spiritual life in some way. There's something that we're doing, Scorpio. There's something that we're doing that we know we shouldn't do. And it's almost like we're saying it to others like, well, don't do this. And then we go home and we're like, no one knows. We do know. We know. We can see. We can feel it. All right, Scorpio? It's all about the truth, setting you free, and reaching balance. The message from other dimensional versions is the Justice card, so seeing beyond the veil, releasing whatever this is. You got both swords of truth, okay? The only card that didn't come up that holds the sword of truth is the Queen of Swords, okay? Tina's asking, what is it? It's going to be something a little bit different for everybody, Tina, okay? It's going to be something a little bit different for everybody. There's something that we used to do and do and are doing now. He said do. There's something that we're doing that we just shouldn't be doing anymore. And we know this. It's almost like we're telling people how they can improve their lives, and we're telling them, well, just make sure you're not doing this as we're doing it, okay? So please pay attention, Scorpio. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. It's something from an old timeline. And the timeline of awakening, like this is a wave that's just going to carry you one way or another. But, you know, it's getting to the point where people are going to be able to see this. And it's almost like they're going to call you out like, well, you're telling me to do this, but are you? And you're going to be like, well, yeah, what's that over there? Look, a deer. And then go running. Just make sure the things that you're telling others to do, you're doing yourself. And be honest with yourself about any ways that you could be betraying yourself in your reality, physically, mentally, spiritually. And by yourself, I mean everybody. Everybody. We have to be the best versions of us that we can be. You, my family, you watching this now, you're a superhero. And it's like, I'm going to just quote some like Spider-Man comics right now. With great power comes great responsibility. What would Uncle Ben say? And it's like, you know, what are the lines that Spider-Man says in the movies? It's like, when bad things happen and you could have done something about it, they happen because of you. We have responsibility. We have greatness. We have power. We are old souls that are here, and we're getting a job done. So these traumas, whatever took place, whatever happened in these past lifetimes, change the record. It's over. It's done. The awakening is upon us. We've already won. We need to be the way showers. We need to lead these people, all of them, all of ourselves, all of us, all of the us's, because it's all you. We need to lead us to this quest, to this path of mind, body, and spirit. And to be the best versions of us that we can do, you need to be very literal with yourself. And guess what, guys? I'm not just yelling at Scorpio here. I'm Scorpio rising. I got Scorpio all over my chart. I'm talking to myself now, too. So a lot of times people are like, well, he got off easy with Leo. No, this is me. This is all of us. There's something that we all can do to become better versions of ourselves. So just please be honest with yourself. What is it that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing? And you know you shouldn't be doing it. And let's go. Let's do it together. We can all do it. And go. Okay? And go. And allow the truth to set you free. Let the truth just shower over you. Scorpio, Sag. Sagittarius. Sagittatious. We're going to write down Sag at 1:20:20. 2020 tonight. Alrighty. I am Bob Wah Wah Wah. I am Bob Wah Wah Wah, and this is Sagittarius at 2020. Okay.
Come on, Sag.
It's the final fire sign. Ba-da-doo-doo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boo.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius gets all the good songs.
Ooh, it feels good. It feels good. Oh my God. Oh, same positioning. Release the truth. What, come on, we were doing so good though.
It's all right. We'll take a look.
Ooh, it's a completion. It's a completion, Sag. I like this.
All right. Either way, wow.
It's been real good. I see this celebration of love, this celebration with the family. The rainbow bridge, Sag, look at this. And this guy is extra smiley right now in the spiritual category. So this is very, very good. Okay? It says that things have been good and things are going to continue to get better, but there's something that's being released from the heart. There's some sort of hurt. There's something that took place that it needed to happen that is healing right now. Okay? Because I see this card that can represent soul retrieval, but my focus is right here on this shadow. I'm seeing that this tomb is open and something is being released in the physical, okay? And it's something that was kind of making us sad on our journey. We see this person that's kind of got their head slumped over. So this is something you were thinking of very recently, Sag. So you need to be honest with yourself. What have you been thinking about, you know, when you're washing your dishes or whatever it is? Yes, this is Sag. What have you been thinking about when you're doing your thing? You know, relaxing, laying down, washing dishes, in between things. What has been coming up? Because that's what Spirit's saying is this has been coming up recently. You thought of this person, you thought of these people, you thought of this place, you thought of this family member, parent, lover, ex-lover, whatever it is. Somebody did something that what they did and the way that they hurt you, us, the way, whatever they did, it was for a learning experience, not an experiment, rather, okay? But we see the Page of Wands, and then we see the Ace of Swords. So we see, once again, the truth setting you free. The truth setting you free, that this was part to get you on your spiritual journey. So what could this be? Okay, you need to be honest with yourself. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It says that you're thriving. Things are going to continue to get better, but something major is healing right now, Sag, is what the message is for this month, okay? Right here, we see the message from other dimensional versions is this card that can represent cheating, it can represent hurt, it can represent heartache, it can represent too many lovers in the picture, it could represent something you did or something that was done to you. But either way, this is transmuting, this is healing, whatever this is that happened, this started your spiritual journey, or this took your spiritual journey to the next level. So it's something you should be grateful for, and you should admit the truth to yourself that you created this, you wanted this, as much as that might be hard to believe, you wanted this. It got you here. And I know you're thinking, but here is listening to you, and you're making me laugh, but you're crazy. It got you here. It got you to being awake. It got you to being in your power more and more in every moment. Look at this thriving nature that I'm seeing right here, okay? This was just yesterday, okay? And maybe you're thinking, but yesterday wasn't the best day, Alexander. Or maybe it was, because this looks fantastic. The only reason it wasn't as awesome as this, the only reason that you couldn't see this if you didn't see this Rainbow Bridge of celebration and love is because this is releasing. This is happening right now with this truth being deciphered. You realizing and internalizing this truth that your spiritual journey was started through whatever this trauma is. And it says, bottom of the deck, the cloud cover says, this is complete. The World card. This is the final card in the Major Arcana. This is the final card in the hero's journey. You are the hero that is on this journey, Sag. So what this is saying is, this is done. It's going to continue to get better. So whatever this is, be open to it releasing. You know, maybe with it being the holiday season, maybe you're going to see this person, or maybe you're going to bump into them at a party or whatever it is. But either way, something major is taking place right now, Sag, and I am happy for you. It's good. Even if it doesn't seem good, I promise you it's good. Okay. Who's next? Is it Capricorn? 12620. 12620. A lot of 20s on this paper right now. A lot of 20s. Capricorn! They'll see it later, honey. They're working. Capricorn's working their second job. They'll watch it later. Woo! Okay. All right. You're like watching me right now, but knitting a sweater. You're like, I gotta get these done for Christmas. I see you, Capricorn. Put those needles down. How does he know? All right, what do we got for Cap? What do we got for Cap? Angela's putting a desk together while watching. Capricorn, here we go. We got it. We got it. Ooh. Oh! Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, God. Okay. All right. We saw this before. We're having this again. Okay. Make the bad man stop, Alexander. Okay. And he's good now. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, snap, Thanos. Okay, anyways. Get out of here. Stop that. All right. Anyways, we've got the Judgment card with the Page of Wands. Okay, so we see Awakening. Awakening has been popping off, Capricorn. What are you? You guys are firing on all cylinders right now. Okay, so things have been going very, very, very awesome spiritually, is what this says. We see the Judgment card and we see the Page of Wands. So, like, maybe something has come to you very recently about something you want to do, something you want to create, something you want to build, a course you want to take, a class, somewhere you want to visit, like, you know, a more spiritual place. Because then I see in this present moment, I see the Ace of Pentacles, and then I see the Five of Wands. So it's almost like this has been a fight with someone or something, or even yourself, for you to do whatever this thing is. So there's something that, it's almost like this kind of reminds me of the Leo reading slightly, but just more in the, some parental figure or some person told you couldn't do something, or that somebody that you looked up to told you, like, don't quit your day job, kiddo. And you're like, but I like doing this. There's something you're really good at that some turd, sorry if I'm talking about one of your family members, but they're a turd. Some turd told you can't do this thing, okay? Because I see in the future, all these people giving you love, people saying, no, do this, you're so good at this, why don't you do this? You know, I always thought you should drop cards like Alexander, you should sing, do the art thing. When are you gonna do the thing, Capricorn? There's something that you can do, okay? And mind you, it could be a place you have to go and then the thing comes to you. There's a lot transforming right now for you, Capricorn. But somebody would fight with you. And when I look at the cloud cover, it's the King of Swords. And this can represent that mean person that, they had a great way to say things that they should have said. Why don't you keep your mouth shut, King of Swords? Thank you. Moving on. Message from other dimensional versions is the high ground. So we have the Seven of Wands. You have the high ground. Of course you do, you sea goat, you climbing all the mountains. But yeah, here's the issue. All right, Capricorn, every single time you climb the mountain, you see a higher mountain over there on the horizon, okay? When we get to a new place, when we have succeeded at something, every once in a while, it's okay to relax for a second, okay? It's okay to celebrate, to have a day off, okay? This is your tarot reader's orders. Take a day off, Capricorn, okay? You gotta. You're doing so good. I see everything you're doing. Let this spiritual, if you're not going to take a day off from work because me saying like you just should, okay? Take a day off to let all the spiritual energy and everything that is taking place here in this present moment, let it integrate. Sit, get out into nature, relax, put on some binaural beats or something, for God's sakes. Like, just take a day off. And if you can't take a day off, take a half a day off. But let this integrate. Let this come to you. If I said, oh, you're supposed to go somewhere or do something and you know what it is and you don't know what it is, it's because you've been too busy. So let it come to you. It's still here. It's not, you haven't missed anything. You have the high ground. To continue to have the high ground, just pay attention. Just pay attention to the thing that, like, when you do it, people are like, you're good at this. Or have you ever thought about doing this? People that love you can see this. They hear this. Whatever this thing is that you do, the people that care, they tell you that you can do it. So this might have been something that dad or an uncle or I mean, maybe his mom. This card can be mom too, don't get me wrong. It's just somebody told you you couldn't do something that you can do and you're actually really, really awesome at. So please go do that thing. The world needs you to do that thing. Okay? It's pretty simple. Alrighty. Aquarius! No song comes to mind? That's Sagittarius' song now. 133.22. If I play binaural beats while I work, does that still count? Johnny! Both of my grandfathers were Capricorn, born 2 days apart, so I know it. They both worked till they crossed over. So Capricorn, please don't work till you cross over, okay? I mean, we can get work done, but we need to take days off, all right? Go watch a movie or something, okay? Do something. Capricorn! All right, we're gonna clear the deck. We're clearing the deck, all right? Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, what do we have? Here we go.
my God. It only took 11 readings for us to get the first love reading of the day. Oh my God. Aquarius. Somebody like kicking your damn door down? Jeez, look at this. Both offerings side by side. We did it, guys. Someone out there is getting love. Give him a round of applause. Aquarius, you waited this long. You made it. This is good. Oh, good. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. What is this? Who is this person? Dad, Mom, we want the meatloaf. We want the meatloaf now. Okay, what is this? Get out of here. Get out of here with your BS programs and your 1950s. The baby boomers. We should have never let the women go to work. That's when everything went downhill. Dad, go have numerous seats. Sorry about that. It's a little older than baby boomers, maybe. But I'm a baby boomer, Alexander. You're talking about me. No, if you're watching this, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this guy that's stuck in 1960. Okay? All right. Oh, yeah, you're right, Veronique. 2 out of 12. We got a couple love readings. Anyways. All right. I got some good news and I got some bad news. All right, you're getting an offering, but the person kind of seems like a player. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so sorry. You know, one day we're going to drop these cards and there's going to just be enough love for everybody, okay? But as of right now, it looks like this offering of love is coming from somebody who might have some other lovers, okay? And you know this intuitively, okay? So pay attention. And also, if this is you, Aquarius, shame, I knew your name, okay? Okay, because Spirit's letting you know. Spirit's been letting you know. That's why this person's kind of barging your door down, okay? So just, your brother's here to let you know. This offering of love, which is clearly really, really, really obvious, okay? Back to back right here. This person's really trying to get our affection, really trying to get our attention. So pay attention over the holiday season, parties, get-together, friends, whoever's showing up at our family gatherings, whatever this is. Yes, this could represent us meeting somebody at a party, but these two cards together, it can be Spirit letting us know, remember what happened last time, okay? Because when I look forward, I see this card where we're thinking of this person. We're like, why aren't they picking up the phone? Why don't you ask your gut? Your gut knows why they're not picking up the phone. Because they're the worst. You're a bad person. No, they're not a bad person. They're not coming up with the devil card. They're just, that's to each their own. That's what they're doing. But if that's not what you want, then don't take that. Because when I look at the message from other dimensional versions, I see this soul retrieval card. So when it comes to this soul retrieval card, there might be some reason why this has been manifesting, Aquarius. There's some reason where, like I was saying to one of the other signs, there's greatness that can come from this. Some of us choose certain lovers. Some of us choose certain love relationships based upon the fact that we know when it crashes and burns and flames, we become better versions of ourselves. So that could possibly be what's taking place, but it's also like, maybe wait for the best that this could possibly be and just become friends with this person. So if there's somebody really beating your door down and somebody that they're not hiding that they want you to call them or they want you to like something, this is an offering. Hands down. This is an offering. It says offering love. So just pay attention. I don't think it's bad. I know everything I said. You're like, but you said they might be a player. They might be. They're not definitely. I don't want you guys to shun this because there is this epic work that can come from this, but it's also like that work can come from this even if you take things slower. That's the message I'm getting is just, and this is coming to you from Spirit as well.
There must be some reason this person that I'm talking about, they've been in your life and they already have given you this offering and things haven't escalated yet. There must be a reason for that. And that's probably your own intuitive guidance system, i.e. other dimensional versions and higher selves that have been having you get ready for whatever this is. So good stuff. We actually had some love stuff come through. I wish the overlay was a little bit better. And it was just like, oh, great. Go, Aquarius. It says you're skipping off into the sunset. And there's unicorns jumping over the rainbow there for you. Either way, I think it's really good. I think it's good, but I think take it slow and maybe read this person. Read into them and listen to your intuition. First and foremost, Aquarius, listen to your intuition about whatever this is. And they're probably a soulmate, which means there's something that's like you teach me, I teach you. There is something to gain from this, one way or another. But it's almost like, is that how we want to learn anymore, guys? Like, can we be real? Like maybe like the way we were learning in love relationships, maybe that's not the way where we're going. Okay. So we're gonna just go ahead and clear the deck, and we're just gonna get rid of all that dad programming. I don't know what that is, but just bye-bye. Okay? Pisces! We made it. We made it all the way around the wheel again together, everybody. 141.46. 141.46. This is good. This is good. Don't forget, I have a sale going on at Crystal Current. If you buy one, you can get a second one at the same price. There's no sale. Sorry. What is that? Buy one, get one full price. He has a good time. Okay. Do you really want to tell everybody this is my lightsaber? I got it on sale. I got a new lightsaber. I got it on sale. Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on. All right. I get to eat actual food soon. Nice. Let's go. All righty. Two, three. Come on, Pisces. Let's do this. Okay. 2, 3. Alrighty. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? Alright. Okay. Alright. Lots of high grounds coming up. What is this? Is this the third time or the fourth time that this card has been in the exact same position? I know it's definitely 3, but it could be 4. What are the odds of that? Let's do some math on that one there for you. Ooh, there it is. We've missed you for once. That's my card. There she is. Here she comes. All right. Ground. Just thriving, Pisces. Okay. It looks like you're wanting to be a little bit more of a homebody, and you shouldn't. It looks like there's some sort of party that you're supposed to go to that you maybe don't. Okay, so go. Just, give yourself that shake that you need sometimes, Pisces, and definitely go to whatever this is. This says a journey, and you have the high ground. Okay? So this is a journey right here in the physical. So somewhere we're supposed to go, and it says you have the high ground. And then looking at the next immediate present moment, okay, we got the Knight of Swords in the party. So it's like, if you were going to decide to go to whatever this get-together party is or whatever it is, we're all going to the movies, we're all doing this, there's something to gain from this. It's like there's honestly, Pisces, you're just thriving. There's not a ton going on right now. It's just, you're just going through the flow of life, having the high ground. But that your message is definitely there's something to be gained, or something to be healed, or something to be transmuted with a friend, with a family member, with somebody. And it's like you decide to go to something last minute, or you decide not to go. And when you decide not to go, you're almost just like, why aren't I going? I feel like I should go. There's some transformation if you go. So kind of like, do things like that movie Yes Man for this month, Pisces. And even if it feels like you're like, oh, but I'm tired, I'm lazy, I don't want to go. Go, okay? You gotta go. Because it shows your magical mastery, and it shows the Ace of Swords. It shows the truth setting you free. Once you're there, once you go, you're like, wait a minute, no, I'm not tired. I'm feeling great, and I'm glad I came for this reason. Like when you get home, you're like, oh, thank God I went. Thank God we went to this movie. Thank God I did this. Thank God I went to this party. Whatever it is, there's some truth that you're like, I was supposed to do this. I learned something. I was supposed to do this. And the message from other dimensional versions is there's a lot of partying going on. These are both party cards, okay? And here's the high ground, all right? So, yeah, what about an invite, Pisces? Anyways, the message from other dimensional versions is it's party time. It's party time. We're celebrating. You made it. You did it. You got it done. Major things from traumas have been transmuted. Things that happened in past lifetimes, it's not even possible for them to repeat again. You're on this high ground, and you are thriving. So remember to get out there and share that thriving energy with other people, because it seems like there could be a little something with you not wanting to do something that you're supposed to do. There we have it. Thank you, everybody. We did it. You gotta give the Patreons a shout out. You could become a patron at Galactic Tarot Patreon at patreon.com. Let's go through the list. We're gonna be here for a little bit. People love me. Angelina, Amanda, Kelly, Olympia, Angeline, Sister Sybil, Miss Ruthie, Teresa, Michelle, A Guided Light. I know what your real name is. Renee, Joanne Dunn, Stefan, my brother, Corey, my brother, Christine, my sister. Love you so much. Linda, Melanie, I see you. I see you, sister. Sister Melanie, Sister Lee, Deanna, Sherry, Ruth. David's back, everybody. David, I see you. Soul. Hey, sister, soul, sister. My brother Jordan. Cheryl, the original Cheryl. Not the Cheryl that we stay focused for. OG Cheryl. Cheryl, I freaking love you. Okay? Katie, Danielle, sister's been commenting for years. Thank you for your support. Willow, Sister Julie. My heart. Julie, you have my heart. Give it back. Do it, Julie. Kathleen, Angela, and Shane, my brother. Michael, Dewald. Dewald, skeet. Debbie, Ginger, you know how we do. John, I didn't even know. John's back. Austin, brother Grant. Oh, I see you, Grant. Dana, Aaliyah, sister. Angela, OG Angela, I see you. You can ring my bell. I rang the sound bowl. Anyways, Denise, Carrie Lynn for the win. Suspicious, where's the rest of your name? I'm just kidding, I know who you are. And Catherine, the original gangster. And last but not least, Miss Mary. Freaking love you guys. You guys support, you guys help me with the manifestations. We have a good time over there in the extended readings. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And the top, and the sides, and the front, and the back, and all the things. And don't forget about
The crystal current sale, crystalcurrent.com. You buy one at 111 and you can buy a second one at 111. He's not. What is he doing? Anyways, yeah, you know, Dad might not tell you, but Dad wants a Sky God bracelet, you know, because then he could, you know, you get him something that actually does something, family. And if you want to book a session, galactictarot.com. So here's Galactic Tarot everywhere. Instagram, do the things, like the things, subscribe to the things, support the channel, or not. Either way, I love you guys. Love you. See you soon.